hoping for from the judge?
Excuse me, sir?
What are you hoping to hear from the judge?
Something fair. Something fair.
On November 24th of 1999, the defendant went to the home of Juan Watson, and while he was in his yard, Juan Watson returned home to see who was there, and he turned and shot him in the chest. Juan Watson was rushed to Hahnemann Hospital. He was in the hospital for several days and was treated for life-threatening injuries. Less than 24 hours later, he was back out on the street, armed again with the same gun. At that time, he encountered William Six, and that was on the very early morning hours of Thanksgiving Day, which was November 25th of 1999. When he encountered William Six, he shot him in the chest and killed him. William Six's hand was up in a defensive position, and he was left to die in the alley in Norristown.
The offenses that he was involved with, he shot 2 people in 2 days, killed one of them. That equated to a life sentence before. The Supreme Court made a decision that made him eligible for a resentencing. We went through that resentencing over the course of the last 3 days. The resentencing showed a number of things. The seriousness of the offenses that he was involved with, but also showed some of his activity in prison, involved with gangs, involved with serious misconducts in the prison. Therefore, we looked at that as a little bit of a window into his soul, and we wanted to make sure that he doesn't have an opportunity to harm anybody else.
Do you have any reaction to the sentence, Mr. Clary?
I guess Her Honor felt as though she did what was right for the victim family, the community, and for myself. Hopefully it could come back a little different later on. Thank you.
Face it back to her. Face it back to her.
Right, the defendant was sentenced today to 48 years to life. That means that he will be eligible for parole after another 30 years of incarceration. And that's just eligibility for parole. He may be kept in there longer depending upon how he behaves in prison and whether he's still a threat to our community.
This is Carl Hessler Jr. reporting for Digital First Media from the Montgomery County Courthouse in Norristown.